In class-wise tutor, today we are going to see how to do science fair project from scratch to finish. This video has 3 parts. First part, how to do basic research to select your topic. Second, making the Trifold board. Third, designing the content. As you can see the size comparison with my son of the Trifold board. Now let's see in detail how to do science fair project from scratch. So for researching the topic, I went to our trusty Google, typed in topics for science fair project and boom, I landed on Science Buddy's website. This website was amazing because it listed down all the projects that can be done. Find all the resources that is required in one go. That is the topics, materials required, the complexity, is it easy, hard or difficult, and time required, money needed, materials required, and of course science behind it and video explanation. So all the resources in one place. It was great. And if you click onto the science project tab and drop down, you can also search by grade level or area of science. So in grade level I have selected grade 6 because my son is in grade 6, and you can also search in there chemistry related projects. So they will list down everything that is based on chemistry and 6th grade. So you can browse through it and select one topic which your child is most comfortable and of course interested in. A few days ago, my son watched Mark Roberts' world's largest elephant toothpaste experiment in YouTube, and he was very interested and wanted to try it out by himself. So this was the topic that we selected because it was chemistry related and of course easy to do at home. So researched about it and found out the ingredients or the components required to do this project, and yes, that's the topic, elephant toothpaste experiment. Now let's see some tricks and tips how to ace your project during presentation. So the most important factor that determines our success is topic. So choose a topic that is interesting and challenging that should gel with the category given by the school. For example, for us it is chemistry in everyday life. So the experiment that you take should justify the topic that is given by your school. And of course, your child should be interested and enthusiastic. This will definitely reflect in the result because the way they explain it matters the most. So the second tip is research. I cannot overemphasize the importance of understanding the background information. The only way to do this is read. The child should spend quality time in understanding this ingredients, the concept behind it, science behind it, and understand what really happens and what it not. So the only way the child will understand is through reading. So this will really reflect when you talk to the child. It just flows through them. So this gives the auditor that the child really spent time in understanding the concept, which is the main purpose of keeping any science fair, is to check whether the child really understood and participated in the experiment. Third tip is application. Now you have done your research, you have done the experiment, you have understood, figured out what really happened to the experiment. Now, most important thing is how to bring a totality of this experiment with the topic that you have selected. That is the main point. But understand, who wins the science fair project? A student with a simple project but who knows their stuff will win if he or she is a great presenter. The most important is presentation. Yes, presentation matters a lot. Okay, so a simple project, know your stuff, and if you're a great presenter, you can win this science fair project. Moving on to the second part of this video, how to make the Trifold board. Let's see the materials required. Mill project board, black chart paper, duct tape, L-shaped steel support. Mill project board is a thicker kind of material that is used for book binding, and you can use this L-shaped steel support if you think it is required, or else you can skip it. I thought it's better to have a standalone stand so that your Trifold holds up better. So here you can see I have divided the mill board into 3 parts. The center part is 26 inches in height and 18 inches in width, and the two side smaller parts are 26 inches in height and 13 inches in width. So for better support, I have used 2 mill boards for the centerpiece. So the place where I have marked as stand, that portion is left. Rest all the sides are stapled. So it's like a socket or a pocket where the stand will be inserted, which I'll show you in a bit. Now next step is covering the mill board with black chart paper. So here it is, all the 3 parts are covered. So this is the middle part where we have stapled 2 boards together. Only the bottom part was left where the stand will be inserted. So I have made a slit in the black chart and also secured it with a clear cellophane tape so the chart doesn't tear off. So this is where you have to insert the stand. I have printed out the content in a board sheet. Now let's cut it out and paste it with a cellophane tape as shown here. So now let's join all the 3 portions of the trifold. For that, cut a strip of black chart paper, and the key here is leave half an inch of gap between the 2 parts and then join in with the black chart paper that we have cut earlier. So after securing it in the back, you can secure it with a transparent cellophane tape on the front side. So this is how the back side looks like after attaching all the 3 sides along with the stand. So one tip is, when you're securing with transparent cellophane tape in the front, make sure you do it very slowly so that 1 inch gap is fully secured when you stick the cellophane tape. So this is what will ensure that when you fold the trifold, it holds up. So be very slow in pasting the transparent cellophane tape. So here you go. This is how the final finished product looks like. Coming to the last part, part 3, designing. So if you visit the Science Buddies website, there they have detailedly explained what are the contents that should be on the project display boards. The project title, materials, procedure, results, abstract, background research, conclusion, future directions, etc. So this gives you clear idea what exactly the display boards should contain and how it should be arranged. Because I'm making it for 6th standard, so I wanted to make it more interesting, so I've included more pictures and fun facts to give it more attractiveness. So for designing, I have used Photoshop software. So with the exact measurement of the board, I have created 3 parts just like the trifold, and then collected all the content and placed it accordingly. So 2 main things that we have to remember is, first is the font size. So make sure the font size is readable for the audience. It should not be too small, not too large. Second is the pictures. For the pictures that you collect should be high resolution, or else it might get pixelated once you resize it. So make sure these 2 points are covered. The next hurdle I faced was the whole thing was big. And it would definitely be expensive if I printed in one go. So I got this printed on A3 board. So it took me around 5 pages totally. So one A3 board printout was around 25 rupees. So here you go. This is how we designed our science fair project from scratch to finish. Hope it answers all the queries that you might get while preparing the project. So all the best, children. Hope you win. Meet you in the next video. Until then, bye.